When Arnaud and Leigh Delacour put their racing playbooks together back in 2007, they found that their training strategies fit together perfectly. They decided to base their outfit at Fairhill Training Center and have since built a thriving operation marked by several Grade 1 winners. We visited the Delacours at Fairhill and took a ride with some of their top prospects.
So I grew up in France, in a farm in Normandy, and at a young age, I started working in the farm. I loved it and traveled the world. Ended up an assistant trainer for Alain de Royer Dupré in Chantilly for 2 years, before taking a job with Christophe Clement, where I stayed almost 7 years. Christophe is a very good teacher. He's very intense in the way he trains, but I guess that's a French way, so it doesn't really bother me. Really hands-on, is there every day. So I had a great time with very good horses, traveling across America, so it was wonderful.
I started by loving horses as a child, and that took me to riding lessons and pony racing and Graham Motion's barn at Laurel. So working with Graham at Laurel was the epitome of horse racing childhood. It was the Harvard education of racing. So I worked for Graham for the most part for 10 years. Graham and Anita set us up on our first date. Anita, in fact, I give more of the credit to Anita. She's the one that said, that's the one you want. But Graham would never say anything like that. He's too proper. I mean, everything that we do on a daily basis came from the methodology and the thorough horsemanship that Arnaud and I learned from guys, both Graham and Clement. When we compared notes and talked about how we wanted to train, we looked at our playbooks and laid them on top of each other and realized they were nearly identical.
We chose Fairhill because we thought it was a wonderful place with a lot of opportunity, as well as far as horse placement. We're in the middle of a lot of racetrack, so it was a little bit easier to try to place them well and win races. And we've been fortunate enough to have good owners that trusted us and give us good opportunity and good horses. So we don't take it for granted. Any win is important, but of course, when AP Indian won the Forego, that was pretty special. Well, actually, no, even when he won the Vanderbilt, because winning a Grade 1 at Saratoga is great, but winning 2 in 3 weeks is even better. We had a lot of very, very neat horses, Hawksmoor, Divining Rod, that took us to the Preakness and ran very well in the Cigar Mile. So we were proud of all those horses.
So Arnaud and I have 3 small sons, and with the pandemic, we're also homeschooling. They're all healthy and smart and funny, and we get to do that.
She, keep me in the right path. We decide everything together pretty much. She's really good at what she does. And when she's not, she asks and get knowledgeable about things, which is a quality, of course. So really, I think it's a great partnership. It works very well.
Every once in a while we debate something, and occasionally it's in front of the staff, and it's never with raised voices. Never here, never at home. I think Anita chose well for me. It's easy for us to work together, and I realize it's not for some people, but the way our relationship works is very mellow. Arnaud's dream from childhood was to be a horse trainer. So he looked around in Europe and thought, where would the best place to start training be? And he came back to work for Christophe with the intent of setting up to train in America. So I would say one of our biggest achievements is helping Arnaud fulfill his life dream. And as Arnaud said, every winner is rewarding. It's our privilege to wake up every morning and train horses of this quality for the classy people that entrust those horses to us.